Hola! Good morning, everybody. We are back on Redbeard Returns. We are now in the wetlands. We are going to get young crocodile skins, and we're going to have to kill 12 murlocs and gobbler. Hopefully today we're going to make level 26 plus. Keep our personal best going with this ultimate extreme ultra hardcore challenge. And for those of you who don't know what that means, the rules are pretty simple. First off, we are solo self-found. That means we cannot group, we can never group any of that. Under any condition can we group. Next off, we are ultra hardcore. Ultra hardcore means that we cannot see our health. We cannot see our enemy's level. We cannot see our enemy's health. And we have no mini-map. There we go. Well, we didn't get a skin, but we got the thing. Okay, on top of that, we're not allowed any other buffs other than our pally buffs. We're not doing any professions. We're not doing any dungeons. Here's the real kicker. We're not allowed to repair our gear. We're not allowed to use any greens. We're not allowed to use any blues. We're not allowed to use any purples, should they happen to fall for us. We're not allowed to purchase anything off of a vendor other than quest items. Items necessary to complete quests can be purchased off a vendor, but that's it. We're not allowed to buy any food. We're not allowed to buy any water. We're not allowed to buy any gear from a vendor. We weren't allowed to buy any bags from a vendor. Nope, no skin there either. We're not using any Questie. We're not using any rested XP. There's no leveling guides at all being used here. I think we have to switch over to two-handed weapons too, by the way. I think where we last left it, we were there. Hey, there's a skin. No skin. All right, I want to look at our weapon skills here. All right, 120, 124. Oh, that's defense. 122, 120. All right, so two-handed maces we've got to get up. It's down at 113. We're going to switch over to our two-handed mace. Pull our shield down here so we don't sell it. Okay, I don't see any more of those young crocodiles over here. There's a bunch in the water down there, but I really don't feel like doing that, going down in the water for them. You can jump in there, you can swim, but there's actually plenty if you go further up the road here in the wetlands to find, so we'll pass on jumping in the water. Besides, by the time we kill all these murlocs, maybe we'll have 4 or 5 back over here having respawned, and maybe we'll get lucky. All right, so bluegill murlocs and gobbler. There's some puddle jumpers over here. We don't need those. There's gobbler right there. He pats around. We'll get him. And of course, being murlocs and being humanoid, they run, so we have to be prepared for that. I want to say these guys are level 22 or so. All right, gobbler's coming back. We really don't have a lot of maintenance, a lot of mana, but we're gonna pull them down. We've got a mana pot we can take. Of course that had to go down. Why wouldn't it? We got a flash heal. Another one. Yeah, we might have pulled them a little too early. We might have to run here. Nope, we got them. Beautiful. We better sit down here and get our health up. Get our mana up. All right, we got Gobbler's head. Very nice. Yeah, we pulled him a little early, but I don't know. He was there, so I kind of wanted to get him. Just a little bit early, but we got him. Speaking of which, if any of you were in stream yesterday, when we were on our Gnome Warlock there, we had a couple of spicy moments over there with the pirates in Tanaris. We survived it, but it was a little bit spicy yesterday, dealing with the pirates in Tanaris. Our little Warlock is now up to level 45. It's about 4 or 5 bars from 46, I think. So we're getting there. If anybody wants to catch me live on stream, I usually start about 3:30 Central Standard Time. I'll go to 9:30 sometimes. You can find me at Popsbarngrill, just like this YouTube channel. Whoops. I sure do need somebody here to drop me some gear. I mean, even those gloves are no good. What we need to do here is we need to get somebody, like I said, who's going to drop me some bracers or some chain gear. I mean, it's just been a long time since we've gotten any good chain gear off of a mob. Oh, look, the little priest gave me a buff. I'm a blessing of wisdom. Unfortunately, though, we have to turn that off. You guys know the rules. We can't use any buff but our own pally buffs. So, while that was really nice of this priest here to drop me that buff, I'm not able to use it. 29. It's pretty high to be over here doing this quest. I mean, granted, I'm a little bit high for this quest. Not that high, but I'm a little bit high for this quest. But thank you. Where are we at? 116. We'll try to get this up around 122, and then we'll switch to our axes or our two-handed swords. They need to go up also. There's a lot of bluegill murlocs here, like in the water and stuff, and a lot of people don't usually come over here to farm these. If you're ever over here and it's busy, try coming over here. A lot of people don't usually come over here. I hope we're going to hit them at some point. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. All right. Just want to pull them back. Hey, won't go taking off all the way over there. I don't know how many of these I've gotten yet. I think we're around 8, 9, something around there. All right, we've got 10. We need 2 more. Yeah, puddle jumpers don't count. Oh, there's Gobbler. We don't need him. Looks like the druid's been over here, or that priest has been over here killing all them. Yeah, the puddle jumpers do not count. I don't really want to pull a bunch. I don't know if I can get this guy solo, but maybe I can. Okay, there's one. We'll need one more after this. Oh, there's the priest. Well, I guess at 29, you should be able to take on 2. I mean, quite honestly, if we were using regular rules with greens and blues and all that, we'd be taking on 2 with no problem. Get my blessing back up. All right, there we go. We got all the murlocs we need. Let's go over here and see if any of the young crocolists have come back up. If not, we can turn this in. We can head up to the Green Warden, and on our way to the Green Warden, there's plenty of young crocolists that we can kill. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the whoop. We got one up over there, next to a fen runner. Though we got to be careful. Well, we got a second skin, but I don't see any more up. I see that one up. That was it. Oh, wait, we got one coming up out of the water over here. Hey, we dropped to 19.6 some point today. When the heck we dropped to 19.6? I don't know. All right, well, let's go in here. See, that's a wetlands. We don't need the wetlands croc. They have to be the young wetlands croc. A regular wetlands one doesn't do any good. So the trick here is we're going to hit this, hopefully, and then we'll go up to the surface to fight it. But you have to be careful because there have been disconnects that happen doing this. And I did at one time many years ago, well, not many years ago, a couple of years ago, I did lose a pally doing this. Fighting and then going up to the surface. I got DC'd. Okay, there's 3 out of 4. Very nice. Go over here. I just want to let my health come up a little bit more. We'll pop this. All right, we need one more. That doesn't mean we're going to get it right away, but we're going to go up. Here we go. Not there, but maybe from this one. There's still 2 or 3 more in here that we can take on, so. You see there's one there, there's one there. There's one there, one there, 1, 2, 3. I can see at least 4 more of these that we can take on. So hopefully one of them's got what we need. Can't believe he's still alive, to be honest with you. Alright, that's it. We got all 4. Perfect. We can turn these in. So the next quest with the Murlocs is we have to go to Murloc camps. We have to uncover some barrels. Get a little statuette. The next quest when we turn in the Crocodile skins is that we have to go kill some giant Crocodiles. Now they're level 26. So I don't think we're going to be going out after those right away. I think we'll go up, we'll do the Green Warden quest. Because that's the gnolls that are level 23 and 24. Or 22 to 24, I guess. We'll do those. Then we'll go up to Dunmodor. We have the strange smelling powder to turn in. We also have a quest to turn in there. Then we'll be beating down on some black oozes, trying to get the handbag.
Nice work you've done here, adventurer. The quality of these skins is superb.
Guess we can accept it. It's not going to hurt accepting it.
Oh, but before I get there's some other work I need done that I think.
And then we should be 26, and we'll see what we're going to do at that point.
The marshes to skin some of our famous giant wetlands crocolisk. When he didn't return, I went out to look for him. Let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight. Midwife said
Almost half a bar away. Half a bar, and we'll be level 26.
If you'd like to kill a few more of the brutes, I wouldn't be opposed after what they did. You'll find the crocs north up the coast, beyond the Murloc hovels. Ah, well done, adventurer. Accept this as payment for fulfillment of your contract with the Merchant Marines. Not long ago, a merchant...
What are these? Oh, loose chain gloves. Oh, no. That's the ones that are no good.
The ship escaped intact.
I thought maybe we got lucky and got a pair of gloves that I didn't see drop, but no, those are the ones that were no good. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got to find some gear somewhere. Whether we get a treasure chest or we get some mobs to drop it, we definitely need it. All right, we're a little bit less than a bar away, and then we'll be 26. Oh, we got to decide where we want to put our next talent. I think we kind of go to Ret, and I try to go here where I reduce the mana cost of everything. And I think that's where I go next, is in the Benediction. Obviously, reducing mana cost is great when I'm trying to conserve all my mana and stuff, so I think that's where I'm going to go next. So the Green Warden, sadly, is all the way up the other end of the wetlands here, just about. But is what it is, and that's where we're heading. And actually, you start now working your way back. But so we have the Green Warden to do. We have the handbag to get. Now the Green Warden is 3 quests, actually. First one is to go out and kill moss-hide gnolls and moss-hide mongrels. Then the second one is to kill fen runners, trappers, a few other kinds there, and try to get crude flints, which is a nightmare. The drop rate's pretty bad. You have to run all over hell to get them. And then the third one is you have to kill these things called fen creepers that live in these waterways. And they're stealth mobs. And you just kind of go along in these little waterways and hope that you run into them, or, you know, you can see them after you do enough. enough of them you can see them. But. And you can see here, this is the Moss-Hide Trapper. There's a fen runner there. I think there's some brutes that we'll be after. Those are the guys with the crude flint. Those are the guys we'll be killing after we get our first assembly of gnolls. We'll come down and we'll look for those guys to get our crude flints. Can't believe there's not a crocodile guy. Oh, well, I guess we're just starting now to get in where they are. I'm kind of looking for a crocodile on here. Deepwater Tavern. What the hell is Deepwater Tavern? Oh, I guess we did set our hearth to Menthil Harbor. Okay, good. Somebody killed them all up here. They must have, because now I'm seeing the corpses. I wonder if that 29 priest was up here. Yeah, so after we finished the Green Warden, we talked to the people at Dunmotor. There's 2 turn-ins there. They're real quick. We're not picking up any quests, even though there are quests there, because they're elite quests. Then we're going to go kill black oozes. Continue with our flints. Turn those in. Get the fen crawlers. I really thought coming up here I'd be like, okay, I was on my way up. I'm like, yeah, okay, great. We'll make 26 here before we get to the Greenwood and just killing stuff, but apparently not. Okay, this is a Wetlands croc. It's probably level 23 is my guess. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than the young Wetlands. You should still be able to do it though. Just going to take a little more mana, a little extra healing. There it goes. Really didn't make a dent in my my leveling bar, but I really thought we'd find 5 or 6 or 7 crocs on the way up here. We'd kill them all and we'd oh, there's a fen creeper. Alright, so this is what the fen creepers look like. This one's probably level 23 or 24. I'm guessing that's what their level is. Might need one more heal. We do have enough mana for it. We got some link chain boots. All right, there we go. Let's hold on to them bad boys. That's what we need, more of that link chain stuff. Now, our boots are in pretty good shape, but that's those are hell of backup boots. The braces, though, they continue to elude us. But hey, at least it's some gear that we can hold on to for the future. I would really like to get a chest piece. I think mine is probably getting ready to croak on us. Yeah, it's 16 out of 70. I'd like to find a link chain vest. That would be lovely. As it would. Boy, somebody really was up here killing all these crocs. What the heck? Gotta be the priest. It is. Yeah, it's the priest. Maybe getting them for meat, for cooking. I don't know. Alright, well, the Green Warden's right over here. Let's see, the Green Warden, he's going to give us the quest to kill gnolls and mongrels. Hello, Mr. Green Warden. Oh, there we go, 26. Mr. Green Warden made us 26. All right. Now, this black ooze, we have a shot at getting the handbag on. I want to say these are 24, the oozes. Probably slim and none on the odds, but, you know, got to give it a shot. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. That ooze I would get, but you have to make damn sure that you're not going to get those whelplings with it. So this is one of those hit, thank you, and run. Hit, run, bring it back. There we go. There goes the priest giving me my buff again. Unfortunately, we have to turn it off. 31 copper. I don't know. The priest is probably heading up to do the same quest that we're doing. Kill the gnolls. So the gnolls are up here further. They will run, and they run pretty quickly. You know, they don't wait till they're very low. And if you pull a fen runner, they run real fast. Like, that's why they're probably called fen runners. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we get up around this tree, we'll start to see gnolls unless the priest has killed them. Okay, that's a fen runner. We don't need that. That's a fen runner. We don't need that. That's a fen runner. You can see here, that's a mongrel. We need mongrels, but that's not a healing thing they do. That's a poison or some kind of disease they're trying to put on you. Alright, we got a lesser mana potion out of it. I think we got a couple of those, don't we? Yeah, we should put those on our bar. We need to get some more healing potions. Oh, we do have the healing potions on the bar already. Alright. Yeah, we need to get more healing potions. Could use more healing potions. Could use some more melon juice or sweet nectar. I think at 25 we can actually use sweet nectar. I'm going to say, it should be off and running. Alright, there we go. That's a fen runner, we don't. So, up around this camp, there's a lot of gnolls that spawn around here. It's really a good spot to get them. They repop fast. we can't really pull the camps per se. You're going to get 3 if you do. But you can pick off a lot of these little knolls around the camp. And you just drag them back. So we need 15 of these knolls. You need 10 mongrels and 15 of the knolls. The knolls are a little bit harder, I think, to kill. Or at least I think we need 15 knolls. Oh. There you go. You can see that we had a disease on us. Yeah, we need 15 of the knolls. Okay. Let's sit down and let our mana tick up a little bit. I'm gonna need to get more coffee in a minute. We just go up over there, we'll be fine. All right, let's see if we can get this one here when he pats back. Oh. What do we have available to us now? Redemption, salvation, don't need either of those. Got a new flash of light. New red ore is not great because we can't really run red ore, or we just don't have the gear for it. We don't have the armor that we can afford to lose our Devo armor. We just want to back this one up. We just don't want to go pulling those. There we go. None of them have dropped us anything good yet. Is that a water barrel? No, that's just a regular barrel. Not that I could probably get to it. I mean, I could have made a hell of a try. Nothing beneficial yet. There are more over here. So we're picking off like the guys who are outside the camps. That's our thing, is we're going after the ones that are outside the camps, that won't pull camps. We definitely can't afford to pull 3 of these. Well, I say that, and yet, you know, if I was faced with that situation, I might find out I could. Alright. A lot of gnolls. We gotta find some more mongrels here. Oh, you bastard. All that, and he still got away. Oh, there's a mongrel. Let's go ahead and heal up. Put that back up. There we go. Now, these oozes up here, the black slime, they will not drop the handbag. So if you're looking for the handbag, don't bother killing the ones up this end. If they say black slime, they won't. It has to be a black ooze. Ooze. You snooze, you ooze. Ah, that's a staff. I can't use staffs. I said it would be nice to get something. Cripes, a pair of braces would be lovely. I don't know what it takes to get those. We'll pull this one back. There we go. Probably should have got a little bit more mana, but I think we're okay. We can heal. There we go. That's the big thing, is always have enough mana to heal. And always do it early enough that you can do it. All right, let's let our mana tick up a little bit. Take some more of our daily dose of vitamins and pills. We're going to go around to this one. Like I said, I'm picking off the ones that I don't really have to worry too much about. Oh. Look, there's my priest friend. Oh, no, there's a mage. Oh, there's a mage. That mage is probably over here practicing AoE. Which is fine, because he can go get the camps. As far as I'm concerned, he can have the camps. Uh-oh. Crap, we got a slime. Alright, we're gonna pop a consecrate. We really need this mongrel to die quick and not pull anything else. Hello? Thank you. I don't know what level these slimes are. But I think we're okay. They've got to be 21 to 23 or so, because I think the oozes are 24. So. Oh, we got a purify. Okay, so there goes the mage, pulling all those. And you do want to stay away from that, because if this mage dies, we end up eating everything. Well, obviously the mage isn't dead. Although it's running. Well, it should be running to try to get them all together. There you go. Then it can AoE. Of course, the bad part is the mage takes everything, so you can't really get in there. But there's enough around here on the outside that we should still be fine. The mages don't go for the little stuff out here, you know. They're going for the big pull. I don't even know how many mongrels we got. Six of 10 of the mongrels. I don't know where we're at on the knolls, but we're gonna find out. Ooh, that mage would clear out that camp. I could go in there and get that chest, maybe. There might be something good in that chest. Like food, or drink, or gear. I don't know if the mage will come back for those last two or not. There's only two there. Should probably wait to see if the camp spawns more. Oh, she did come for those two. Oh shit, she pulled the other camp. Okay, that leaves the chest pretty much open to me. Oh. They all went back. We got some shoulders. Scouting spaulders. They're leather, but hey, they're better than none. Whoa. Rat. Yeah, well, you're taking all my mobs. Yeah, the mage isn't too pleased I took the chest. I don't blame him, but, you know. Yeah, there wasn't junk. Come on. Gotta be careful, that mage could get really mad and pull a bunch of stuff over here to me and then kill me, being mad that I took the chest. I didn't figure, first off, I didn't figure she wanted it because she was pulling the other camp. If you wanted it, you should have killed those two and then got to the camp, but yeah, I did. I pretty much ratted that chest. I did. Not gonna lie. Well, what? Oh, she. So what the mage can do, if it really wants to, is it can pull a bunch like that camp, and then it could run, and if I was hanging out here, she gets it to unleash, or they get it to unleash, and all those mobs come back to the camp, and if I'm within the aggro range of that, they come back and they get me. Alright, there's 10 of those. She must need a lot of water, or he must need a lot of water, because he's not very quickly pulling these camps. But he's only level 20, the mage, and most of these mobs in these camps are 22, 21 to 22 to 23, so for their level, they're pulling a lot and killing a lot. I mean, for their level, I have to say that. Now, you can see that you've got a couple of casters over here that are on the mage. Take you. All right, we got 7 of 10. Oh, we really need to get up mana before we pull that one. For level 20, I have to say I'm pretty impressed at this mage. Bad news. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed with this mage at level 20. Wow, you talk about respawns, huh? Everything and their brother just spawned right back up over here. All right, 21. Copper. I am very surprised that we're not getting a little bit better gear out of these knolls and stuff. I mean, really, we haven't gotten any gear out of the knolls. Cloth is it. We didn't even get any beverage out of them, any food, other than what was in the chest. What did we get out of there? A piece of cheese. I'm getting more out of these fen dwellers of benefit than I am out of those. Yes, and that's why I brought that back. You see that knoll there? What's he putting on me? Spirit reduced by 6. Not like the end of the world, but does do a little bit of pain to us on helping our mana regen back up. All right, I think we're at 8 or 9 of those. I think we're about 8 or 9 of the knolls. No. I don't know that we're going to go back up for that. Thank you. Yeah, I really kind of thought we'd get trampling paws. That's where we're at. 12 of 15 of the knolls, 8 of 10. But I really thought we'd get some food or some drink off of these guys, but no, we don't get any of that. Well, none of these guys use that anyway. But, I mean, we haven't gotten anything good off of these. We haven't gotten, a garbage green even to sell. Probably they have some greens on them. Come on. Yeah, all we're getting here is cloth. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, no, no. There's a fen runner up there behind me that I gotta be careful of. I think I'm far enough back now that I don't have to worry about it. He should be running momentarily. Oh, we got them all. We got all 15. I think we need one more mongrel. There should be a mongrel down there. Somewhere around this tree, maybe. Right there. Is he alone? He is. Come on. Alright, this is the last of the gnolls we need. Pretty disappointing loot. Very disappointing. I really thought we were going to get some food or something else from these guys, but really we didn't get nothing. The only thing we got that was even decent is we got the shoulders out of the chest. That was it. Everything else was a waste of time as far as loot. I mean, we needed to do it for the quest, but loot-wise, it wasn't very exciting. I said the fen dweller there, the two fen dwellers I killed gave me better loot than these guys. One gave me boots and one gave me some spongy mogul, which at least I can eat. All right, let's go turn this in. We'll get the quest to do the crude flints. That's like the worst quest that the Green Warden gives you. That and finding these fell creepers. I will say they're awful crappy to have to find too. But there's a fen dweller. I mean, right now the fen dwellers 2 for 2 have given me good loot. Maybe this one won't give me crap, but the first two did. Well, we'll see what this one has to offer. Well, he gave me melon juice and a patch cloak, which I don't need, but we got melon juice from him. I'm telling you, those fen dwellers are dropping better stuff than the gnolls did. here's that ooze. I said we're killing the ooze because it has a chance to drop the handbag. And if you can get the handbag over here instead of up where all the other, well, it doesn't really matter. Grinding is grinding. Well, the other ooze is up also. Nada. Oh, gotta put that back up. Nada. It had nada. Not a thing for us. It was religious. It was none. None ya. None ya. None your wishes came true on that one. I don't need a flask of oil. Alrighty, here we are. Back to the Greenwood. Here you go, I got your knolls for you. Alright, now we gotta get 9 crude flints. Oh, I hate this. Well, I don't hate it. I can't say I hate it. It's not one of my favorite quests. This one and the Fen Creepers are not my favorite. Although the Fen Creepers, if they're dropping stuff like the Fen Dwellers are, I'm not going to mind killing the Fen Creepers. Yeah, especially if they're dropping stuff like the old other ones are, then I'm not going to mind at all. So we got 2 quests to turn up there in Dunmodar. And there's a little camp of gnolls up there where we can pull probably 1 or 2. That's about it. With any luck, maybe we'll get a crude flint. Got raptor away from that croc. But mostly, just like the last gnoll camps, we'll be doing the same thing here. We'll be running around, we'll be looking for gnolls that aren't in the camps that we can single target. But there's a lot of wetland crocs that get in the way on this quest too, that you have to be careful of. Okay, so like, we can probably pull this one alone. Like I said, these guys like to run and run early. Oh, we should have had more mana. Oh well. They're not bad. They're level 22 or 23. But they like to run early, like, and you can see that even that wasn't enough to basically stop them. Well, he didn't give us anything anyway. Alright, we got a couple of mutton chops off, but we can use that. We'll hold on to that. We need that. What is this sword? 23 to 35. What am I using? 16 to 25. Alright, so that would be better. And we're getting ready to train 2-handed swords here soon, so. Where are our 2-handed mace skills at? Oh, they're already 127. Oh, crap. We should have switched to two-handed swords already. All right, well, let's pull this one. We can pull this one here. We just got to be careful. Oh, look, there's a chest up here, but we'll never get this camp cleared enough to get to that chest. There's a caster in there and everything else. All right, our stun is off cooldown, so that's good. They said these guys, they run, and you do pretty much got to catch. Come on. All right, well, the hell with you. I'll wait for you to come back. I'm not going to chase you all the way down there. There's nothing down there he's going to go social aggro. But you can see how quick they run. I couldn't even get him with my stun. He ran so fast. And no flint. Yeah, the drop rate on these is not great. All right, we can get this one back here, and then that's about it. I would say you have a shot at that one over there, but I think I've done that before, and that one over there does is socially linked to another one next to him. I think it's a two-pull. Get ready, he's gonna run here in a minute. The big thing is don't let him get into that camp down there. And don't let him get back up here. All right, well, he gave us some melon juice. At least he did a little better than the other gnolls. The other gnolls didn't give us crap. At least this one gave us melon juice. I don't think I can pull this one over here solo. Let me look. Yeah, no, I think if you go to pull him, you get this one with him. Which is a shame, because if you could pull him without that one, then, you know. But we still couldn't work our way into the chest, because you'd have to kill this, this, and this all at once. And, yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. All right, we can go up to Dun Modor here. We can turn in the strange-smelling powder. And then we'll come down. We'll go over here where all the users are. We'll get the handbag. We'll keep going around looking for crude flints, of which we have 0 of 9. Yeah, so these are 2 quick turn-ins.
What's on your mind?
Oh, well, old Hinderweir is wise to be worried. This ain't no ordinary blast powder. Look at the tiny silver crystals and the distinct smell. Why, it's clear as day that this is C4.
Alright, so these quests up here, if you do them, be aware you're fighting elites. And they're probably like level 30 elites, so make sure you're pretty high leveled if you're going to do those.
Now tell Hinderweir before it's too late. What brave adventurer sends word from Menethil? Ah, adventurer they call you. You bring hope to a hopeless situation.
Hello, 29 Night Elf.
Young Harlow survived. While fleeing, he received a grievous wound. We had but little time.
Alright, here's where we'll find a bunch of these black oozes we need to get the handbag. Sometimes you get it in 2 or 3 tries. Other times I've killed 15, 20 of these to get it. It's definitely one of those RNG things. Where we get lucky and somebody will drop us some gear or something we can use. Although most of the time you get decomposed items. was saying, gee, are we ever gonna hit that dude? All right, we should go up here because I need coffee. We go up here, nothing comes up here. We'll be able to grab a cup of coffee. I need more coffee. We should be safe right here. All right, we're going to grab coffee. We'll be back in a couple of moments. Going to grab coffee, bio, all that stuff. We are back with more coffee. Yay, coffee. Let's go kill some more oozes. There's an ooze down here. There's a whole bunch of oozes around here, so like I said, it's just a matter of which one has the handbag. Whoa. That was quite a beating. Well, not that one. That one doesn't have the handbag. Use flash of light here. Oh, that didn't really heal me, huh? Jeez, I thought we'd get more out of that. I think we have flash of light rank 2 waiting for us when we go up and we train. Right on that? Yeah, we do have a new flash of light rank. I thought that would have killed that one. I got a large slimy bone. Blessed coffee. Boom, 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 boom. All right, fellas, let's go. Start dropping some gear. And I don't mean decomposed boots. Ooh, 127. Gotta love them nice crits. 68. Oh, we gotta change over to two-handed swords. Alright, yeah, we're gonna change over to two-handed swords. Where's that nice two-handed we got? Right there. 25 to 35 damage. We might miss a few times with this one. I don't quite know. We're only at like 113 on two-handed swords. But yeah. Let's eat up that cheese. Get our health back up to full. All right, we don't want to get two here. Good pull. Oh, we got the handbag. All right, there's the handbag we need. Now we got to go down and start looking for crude flints. So what we're going to be pulling is like this guy here. And we're going to pull him way back over here. That way when he runs, we have plenty of time to catch him. Hey, we got a crude flint. 1 out of 9. That's just lovely. All right, another fen runner. So the trappers, when we get trappers, they'll net us. And they'll run. So we got to be real careful when we pull trappers that we're making sure we pull them back pretty far. Yeah, that's why I didn't pull that one. I knew that croc was probably going to come up. This is the other problem with killing these things. You get a lot of these wetland crocs that come up out of the waterways after you. Would be nice if that guy dropped me something good. Would have been. Get my sneakers while I'm waiting for my mana to tick up. Get ready for the gym. Boom, 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 boom. Won't kill this one. Just so it's like when I go to pull these things here, I don't worry about these guys sneaking up on me. I'm doing some kind of sneak attack. Oh, crap. That dropped off. Our blessing of wisdom. Oh. We should be able to go over and get this fen runner without worrying about a croc coming after us. Again, we're going to pull it way back. Just because they like to run so much. Hey, we got another crude flint. All right, that's pretty good. We can get that other fen runner over there. Also have to check these waterways because they could have a fen creeper in them. Come on back. Should be getting ready to run. There he goes. Oh, 3 crude flints. Very nice. Now we can't get any of those. That will be a full camp pull. This one we should be able to get. It's a trapper. That means we've got to really pull it back. Well, maybe not. How about this one? Okay, these guys are going to net us. Oh, almost time for the reset. Got to make sure we're not in combat for that. We do have Blessing of Freedom when we get netted. We can use that. It will release us from the net. Well, he did not do that. Okay. No, he never netted us. Yeah, they're doing server restarts today. That's going to happen in 15 minutes. There's one or two we can pull around here. We can get this one. We can get that one. We can get that one. But we also have to be mindful of the server shutdown. Not a thing we can use. They tell me if I sit down that my mana will come back a little quicker, so we'll sit down. So these Moss-hide brutes, they're probably level 25. So we gotta get up a little bit more mana. We'll probably need an extra heal or two. They don't net or nothing, but they do run like every other good old gnoll. Let's go get this guy. I think we can get this one. There we go. Again, we do want to drag him back. Yeah, you can see they do a little bit more damage than the other guys. That must be why they call him a brute. Look at that. Boy, wouldn't that be nice if we could wear greens, huh? 7 stam, 6 strength. That would be lovely if we could wear them. Yeah, it's the first green we've seen since we've been killing in the wetlands. Here's another brute. You can see we've definitely got to get our mana up. You saw how much that took. Oh, he ran nice. Hey, we got a crude flint. There's 4. I think there's one more we can get up over here. There he is. Not too bad. We're already 5 bars into level 26. Oh, there's 2 more we'll actually be able to get over here. We do have to watch out for that raptor. Damn, we got 100 on them. Melon juice. All right, we'll take it. Absolutely. I think we've got about 19 of those now. Oh, we got 20 of those now. That's very nice. We have to be kind of careful getting this one, that we don't pull this camp. Or anything else. There is a raptor behind me. To be honest with you, there's probably a croc in the area. Oh, I hate when they die like that. Okay, but we were able to loot them. What do we got? We got 8 minutes left until the server shut down. Not quite sure how many more of these we'll be able to get. We do have a crocolisk here. Now we've got a couple here that we can pull. But we do have to be careful of this. Yeah, we gotta get this guy out of here. We might get one more kill in. I don't know, we'll see. Got about 6 minutes to the server shutdown. Maybe if we drink up some milk, get our mana up real quick, we can probably kill one more, maybe two, depending upon how much mana we go through. Then we'll probably hearth back. We can turn in Sadie's handbag and then put ourselves in the inn for the shutdown. Then after that, we can head back up here and try to get the rest of these crude flints. Yeah, that's why we killed that crocolisk right there. Haha, we got another crude flint. That's awesome. We're actually having pretty good luck getting these crude flints. I'm telling you, it's usually not this good. No crude flint. All right, we are about 3 minutes away from the server shutdown. So we're gonna hearth. We'll go turn in the handbag. We'll put ourselves in the inn, and then we'll see you all after the shutdown. Boom, 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 boom. But at least here, if we were to get shut down on, at least here we were safe. You get a 10-slot bag for this. We can't use it because it's a quest reward. I'm sorry to say, but those be the rules. All right, we're saving our cloth, except for linen. Now for cloth turn-ins. Buy 10-slot bag. All right, I think everything else we're holding on to. Oops, can't repair. All right, well, we got to wait for the server shutdown, so as soon as the restarts start, we'll hop back on and we'll do some more adventures of Redbeard Returns. Hopefully get our crude flints. Then we'll get the quest to kill the fen creepers. And we'll see where we stand. See you shortly. Okay. All right. We are in Menethil Harbor after the reset. So now we got to go back up here. We've got to get the rest of our crude flints. Let's go up here and do that. So we have to walk up here a little bit till we can find the knolls again. What is our two-handed sword skill now? Where are we at with that? 122. We get another 3 or 4 points in that, and then we're going to switch back over to two-handed axes and get that raised up. And then we'll go back and start working some of our one-handed weapons. There we go. Little 22 Night Elf Hunter. Level 22 Nelf. Alright. I think if we go head over here now. No, there's still murlocs. Up here a little bit further, we should start finding gnolls again. Ah, there's a gnoll. What do we got? Okay, we got a trapper. These guys like to net. There goes the net. Now we can use Blessing of Freedom, and that'll take us right out of that net. There we go. Oh, we got some shoulders. Yes, we got some good shoulders. All right. And of course, we did get another crude flint. Alright, this is a fen runner. They like to run. I'm just going to pull it back a little bit so I have plenty of room to chase it. No flint. Okay, it's another fen runner. Bring him back. Damn. Yeah, this is the problem with these fen runners. They love to run. Which is why we bring them back quite a bit. Croc, we're going to get rid of this. Okay, well. Oops. Our health went up automatically. We don't need to mess with that. Got another trapper here. There's the net. Pop that right off. Pop up a heel. But no flint. Oh. Let our mana tick up a little bit here. And we'll go get this one. We still need 3 more of these crude flints. Oh, he resisted. I don't know why I'm chasing him. I should just stand here. He'll come back to me eventually. Looks like we got a trapper up here. Watch that croc coming. Right, it turned. No flint. Son of a gun. No flint. I think we're going to have to kill this croc. Whoops, whoops, whoops. We don't want 2. Well, at full mana 2 wouldn't be awful, but we're not at full mana. Drag this one back. Yeah, we're gonna pull this one back over here, kind of away from that croc right there. But not too far back, because there's another knoll right behind us. And we started out hot with the first one. We got that crude flint in those shoulders. There's a brute. He should be about ready to run. Hey, where'd that guy come from? Oh, he's going for that. Thank you, Mr. Druid. Gave me all them druid buffs. Unfortunately, we have to get rid of them. We can't, oh, there we go. We're not allowed to have buffs on from any other class but our own. Awfully nice of them to give me that buff, but I'll keep my eye on that croc over there to the right. Nope, no flint. There's a couple up here we can pull solo there. We got one on the rock, one over there to the left. Of course, we also have this druid who might be coming over here to take some of these, as you can see. How many is he planning on taking? Okay, he's got 2 now, but he should be good with that. I mean, he's 29. I don't think he can take on the whole camp, but... We don't have a ton of mana here. We kind of rushed this pull a little bit because of that druid. Hey, there's another flint. Oh, look at that. There's a chest over there. We'll never get that chest. But there is a chest over there. Let's go around the backside here. A little bit more mana will take on this trapper. Yeah, we did kind of rush this one again. I don't think I'm too worried about the net at this point. Yeah, it's gonna fall off on its own. Come on. Oh, that was close. He almost got to that camp. We definitely don't want to be at a point where they get to that camp. We got one over here. Fen runner. He should be about ready to run. All right, there's 8. We need one more crude flint and we'll be done with the crude flints. Of course, then the real nightmare begins, and that's where we got to get the fen creepers. They're not so easy. Oh, what the? I don't know if the druid's doing this quest or he's just, like, killing things, but... There we go. I'd just wait. He'll come back. There we go. Yeah, we're going to watch that croc there. We don't really have much mana to work with. Maybe with some little luck, we get our last flint here. Oh, and we did. Very nice. All right, we got to go turn these in. Get on to the next part of the quest, which is a nightmare in and of itself also. Alrighty. Perfect. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm pretty sure for a quest reward for this, we're going to get 10 of these spongy moguls, which we can't, of course, use because it's quest items, so we're not allowed to use quest items. So we'll have to sell off 10 of them. Yeah, we're just killing a few of these on the way up for XP. We don't need them, but we could use any bit of XP we can get. It doesn't put us in great jeopardy. How many people we got online at the guild? Just 9. It was nice getting those shoulders, I'm not gonna lie. It would be nice to get some braces. And a chest. I really need to get a backup chest. I don't have one. Or I do have one, but it's like really terrible. It's like a chest from the starter zone. bum, bum, bum. Okay. There's a vendor here. We'll stop. We'll sell. This is a alchemy supply vendor. It's also a good spot to check for potions every once in a while. Not that we're allowed to buy them, but you might be. We're not.
Time is money, friend.
Okay.
Hurry back.
Hurry back. All right. Back up. So the follow-up on this is to kill 12 fen creepers. Now the fen creepers patrol these little waterways. They are stealth. And we have to get 12 of them, which is a pain in the you-know-what. And of course we'll have to watch out for crocs because they also patrol the waterways. All right. Here is our Green Warden. Woof. Okay, so the fen creepers, usually there's one around here. And then it's pretty much just stroll through the waterways and see if you can find them. As a dwarf, this is harder than a human. A human, there's a lot of spots where you can walk that as a dwarf you can't. There's one. I just want to watch that. Oh, I guess I'm back far enough. I want to say these guys are level 24, maybe 25. I don't think they run. Yeah, you can see here as a dwarf we have to swim. As a human you can pretty much run through most of this, but as a dwarf you're going to hit a few spots here where you got to swim. Oh, our chest is dying. Speaking of needing a chest piece, ours just went yellow. And the only chest piece we have for a backup is this lousy one. All right, good deal. We got two. 2 out of 12. Okay, we got a croc right here. We'll have to take that out. Usually there is sometimes one up in here. All right, we gotta let our mana build up, that's for sure. Definitely gotta let the mana build up. Sometimes if you go underwater, you can see them better. Yeah, their bodies will show up if you can go under that water there and look. You'll usually have better luck getting them or seeing them. Why do I have the wrong blessing up? That was dumb. All right, there's 3 out of 12. There is the possibility of one down this end. I don't think so, though. No. Oh, there's one. Watching that croc. Okay, there's 4. That's actually pretty good. There probably shouldn't be one here because we got that one up there. But we'll just double check. Now there might be one up around here at this intersection. I do not see one. I do see a croc up here though. We're gonna have to take out. We'll go over and check out this little spot here and see if we got one over here. Okay, we got plenty of mana. Really know if I ever found one in here or not. I'm usually pretty good at seeing them, so yeah, I don't think there's one here. All right. Well, let's go look further. There's one. What's that, 5? There's a croc up here we'll have to take care of. We're gonna continue up here. Maybe. Maybe we don't aggro him, I don't know. I want to kill this, just in case there's one over there that I go after. Nope, I don't see one. At least not there. Not quite sure I want to go too close to that camp, so I'll just kind of look this way. Not really expecting one here, but it's worth checking out. It's worth checking out. We'll check out that little pond over there. There's liable to be one just in that little pool. And we'll go up the waterway some more. Up here a bit. There it is. Got him. Good thing about these guys is they don't run. So I don't have to worry about this one barreling over there to that camp. Well, we got a lesser mana potion. There he is. I've got to let my mana tick up, but at least if I have them targeted, I'll find them. This is what, number 7 here? Yeah, we're going to need 5 more after this. Oops. Yeah, he disappeared, but that's all right. We know he's here, so. That's pretty good, 7. Oh, we got a healing potion. Nice. Mana potion, healing potion. We'll take them. I don't really recall one ever being here. Possibly here. Look at that, 2 crocs. Oh shit, we got a Fen runner. Alright, we're full mana here. We should be able to handle this. Kill this croc first. We also have mana pots here, so we should be okay. We've got our Leo on hands. Okay, he's dead. Now you come back here. Oh, Jesus, now we got another croc. Yeah, no. We gotta run. We might have been okay with just those 2, but we got another croc, so we're gonna run. Don't run way up there, though. Man, that was quite a nightmare. 2 crocs and a Fen runner. Oh yeah, we did Divine Shield, that's right. I'm wondering what that debuff is, but I know what it is. It's the fact that we used our Divine Shield. I gotta get more coffee. I need more coffee. It's a pretty safe bet you can be right up over here. Nothing will come over here. Yeah, we're not close enough to drag the Dragon Maws over. None of the crocs are up here. We're gonna grab some coffee, take a bio break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got a fresh cup of coffee. We got a full bar of mana. We're gonna kill this croc. We're gonna go back in the waterways. See if we can get these last 5 fen crawlers. Yeah, we don't want to pull from the camps. We had enough of a surprise attack. I don't really recall ever seeing any there. Maybe in here. Got one. Right there. Okay, there's 8. We need 4 more. I'm going to stand here and just kind of look. Oh, we pulled this croc. Still an awful lot of crocs, that's for sure. Delicious coffee. All right, I should probably pull that croc. And I can explore this waterway. A little low on mana when we pulled them, but I think we'll be okay. All right. There's 9. I don't know if they've respawned. Like if I go all the way to the back to the start, if I can get those 3 that were up there. I just don't know the respawn rate on these. There's probably not another one up there. There's that. Look at all the mobs we got over here. Whoa, 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 back up, back up. No, I don't really see one here. I don't see one in there. That has a fen lord. I don't mess with those. Let me get this croc out of my way. There's a fen creeper right there. Right there. We just saw him. Pull him back up here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know if I got enough mana to do this. But we do have our bubble back up. Okay, he's dead. We got no mana pots. Alright, we got to heal off. There we go. Problem here is going to be getting enough mana to keep getting heals. If we can keep getting enough mana to get heals, eventually we can melee this guy down. We do have our lay on hands if we need it. Somebody died to a Wetlands clock at level 12. They must have been making the run. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Really, Blizzard? Uh-oh, got interrupted. An epic battle is being waged here. I really can't drop like a judgment on him because I've got to save my mana up for heals. We just got knocked down, so we should be able to get this heal off. There we go. Holy moly. Look at that. We handled it, though. 3 at once. Or pretty much 3 at once. Oh, man, and our blessing went down. Phew. All right, that's 10 of them. We just need 2 more. Now we know there's not one here because we just killed that one. All right, there's a Fen Lord and stuff in this one, so we won't go up there. We can find one up here. Let's kill this croc. Yeah, there's one right there. Yeah, sometimes you just have to stand your ground and fight. Whereas, you know, if you try to run sometimes, it's really not the best thing you can do. Oh, there it is. This should be the last heal we need. Oh, we got some extra boots, but really would like to have gotten a link chain chest. That would really be absolutely great, but we're going to take the boots and be happy. There's probably one up over here. But we're going to take out this croc first. There's also some giant crocs up here, if they're up. All right, we need one more. Also over here, There are some vendors. And inside that hut there's a vendor, and sometimes she has some pretty nice gear on her. There we go, last one we need, right here. Of course, then we have to run all the way back up to the Green Warden to turn it in. But this is the last quest the Green Warden gives us, so... yeah, this is the end of that. The end of the quest line that she gives us. All right, well, we just go back up to the Green Warden. Turn all this in. Try to dance around some of these guys. Get to the road. Night Slayer. I just saw that guy the other day. I did. We're going to take out this guy. I got to kind of bring him back somewhere pretty safe. All right, buddy, have a pair of braces, or at least have a chest on you. Chest piece I can wear, that would be lovely. Probably getting ready to run here. Don't need that Fen Runner. Nor do I need this Trapper. We'll see if we can dance around these two. All right, up to see the Green Warden. We'll turn this in. There is the possibility that we could do 2 more quests here. One quest takes place in the Murloc camps, and you have to uncover some barrels. The problem with that is you're going to get multiple Murlocs on the poles. And the other would be to get the giant wetland crocs. We need 6 of those. They're level 26. And that would probably be about the last 2 quests we could actually do right now here. And I'm not even sure we could do those, so... There's those 2 crocs that tried to kill me earlier. The bitches. Here, time for some payback. Payback has been dealt. Yeah, we do have both those quests. So we can take a gander at it on our way back to Menethil. Seeing if we can do those two. I think if we could get those two done, we'd be awfully close to $27. Our chest is now broken. Our braces are now broken. Said we have a really crappy chest piece we can replace though in the bank. Yeah. The funny thing about this sword is you have to be an herbalist to wield this sword. Then you can get a robe if you want, or a mail chest, which would really be nice, except of course we can't wear any greens. All right, that's it. The quest line over here is complete with the Green Warden. We may take a poke at these barrels. We'll see how we do. And if we get those, then we have to make a decision as to whether we're going to go back to Darkshire or we're going to go up to Ashenvale and do some more up there. Not quite sure. If we go back to Ashenvale, there's some quests we can do. We could do the foul weeds. I'm pretty sure we can handle that. We could probably do the water elementals. And that might be about it until we get higher. If we go back to Darkshire, I'm quite confident we can get the rot blossoms. We can get the skeletal fiends, the skeletal horrors, possibly get behind Sven's farm and get the journal. Then once we deliver the zombie juice to Abercrombie, we're going to get a quest to kill some more undead, but flesh eaters, rotteners, rotted ones and stuff. And the thing about them is we need ghoul ribs and ghoul fangs from them. And if we got those, we'd actually finish our Totem of Infliction quest. We could kind of work on making 28. I don't know, we'll have to see where we go. We are running out of easy quests now. Oh, they were in the Charred Vale at 25. Yeah, not really a good spot to be at level 25. There are a couple of quests we can do in the Charred Vale. I prefer to be a little bit higher up than this. There's the quest you can pick up in Stormwind. And there's a quest you pick up to kill the Harpies up in Stone Talon. That might be it. That might be the only two quests we have in the Charred Vale. Oh, here's this croc. So I'm quite confident I can do the first part of this, which is to discover the first barrel. That shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, we'll probably have to kill a couple of Murlocs. And that's done over here. Oh, I'm gonna kill this Fen Dweller. Believe it or not, most of the time these Fen Creepers and Fen Dwellers have been giving us some pretty good stuff. Better stuff than any of the other mobs so far, so we'll see what this guy has to offer. Maybe nothing, but look at that. If we could use staves and we could use greens. Alright, so over at this Murloc hovel over here is the first barrel we gotta go for. We gotta clean out that whole area there. All right, we got two. We're gonna drop our consecrate. We got full mana, so we're in pretty good shape as we keep getting these heals off. One of them should be about dead. He is. You're next, don't worry. It was inevitable we were going to get a two-pull anyway. We're either going to get this one, and this one, or we were going to get this one. Very nice. Let's eat one of those fish. Why not? All right. We'll kill this this other Murloc here, and then somewhere over here, there it is. We have to click on that crate. That'll complete the first part of the quest. Alright, so we click on this. Too bad we can't use those healing potions, huh? Now up around that hovel, there's another chest we've got to get. We got to make our way up there. And then up further, there's a third chest that we've got to open up, and then that will complete the quest. Now we can look to see if we can do the giant crocodilus. Now they're level 26. And it's inevitable we'll probably get a 2-pull up here at some point. And there's pats that actually come over here and visit this camp. So we got to be careful of that too. Sound eat this other fish. Let my mana cook up a little bit here. No, we don't have to go over there. I'm pretty sure we're going to get this guy. Alright, we got him alone. We gotta get this guy. It's nice, we got him alone. Yeah, see that pat? That pat's over there where we gotta go. Oh, crap, we got a second one. God dang it. Whoops. I can't let you run. Sorry, pal. Thank you. You come back here. Let me get a heal. That's more important right now. Thank you. We should be okay. Just kind of like fighting the raptor here. Except it's a little bit lower and it'll probably run here in a second. Let's eat that last fish. Okay. It looks like that pat has gone away from that camp. Oh no, there it is. It's still there. See it right there? Oh, we got some more shoulders. Nice. Now we've got 2 sets of chain shoulders. And that little barrel is what we got to click on. So we click on this barrel. We're going to get some cheese for this. Again, we can't use it. All right, then up here is the last one we got to get. And this is by far the toughest one. Because these guys here, I think, are like level 24 and 25. Okay, we got a little puddle jumper over here that I want to get rid of. As he seems to think he should make his way up here on occasion. Should be getting ready to run. So the tough part of this is really this right here. Because I don't know how to get that guy alone. Other than, whoops, other than just kind of like, whoops, 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 we got this one coming. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, we don't want to let him run. Thank you. Now, if we could get this guy alone, we would be fine, but I don't think we can. So I'm going to man her up here. This is one of those instances where I'm not afraid to drink a little milk. This could be a 2-pull. And I want to say they're both like level 24, 25. So this could get rough. I don't know if there's any... Okay, we got him. We got him alone. Nice. Then we got to kill that one and that puddle jumper. Wasn't sure if we could do this quest or not, but it looks like we might be able to get it done. Actually, I think we'll get enough health up to kill this puddle jumper. Oh, we got hamstring on us. I didn't rightly have to kill him, but better safe than sorry. Then over here somewhere, there it is. You have that half-buried barrel. That's what you got to open up. You'll find a little statuette in that we need to return to the fellow over there in Menethil. Complete that quest. Thank you. All right. We need this guy. It's another warrior. It is. I don't want to wait too long to pull him. If I wait too long, we're liable to be dealing with a respawn over there. And we just cleared it all out. I'm actually quite surprised we got those single pulls, but I'm glad. You can't let him run. All right, there it is. Click on that, complete, and accept. All right, wow, we got 1,000 XP for that. All right, so now we got to kind of dance around some of these murlocs. Might have to kill a couple. So we can get to where we want to go. He's about ready to run. There we go. Open that up. That's just taking up the bag slot. Kill this one. We might be able to dance around the rest of them and not have to deal with them, though it's not a bad thing to kill them. Oh, look at that. We got a 10-slot bag. And we can use that Because it dropped off a mob. Yay us. Oh, this is a muck dweller. I don't know how tough this guy is, and I don't have a lot of mana, but I do have 3 mana potions, so. Well, it wasn't too tough, obviously. Alright, let's get our mana up. So if we get on the other side of these murlocs, that's where the giant crocolists are that we have to kill. They're level 26, so they're going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm not quite sure how well that battle will go. Looks like I'm probably going to have to kill this one. Maybe. Maybe just kill this one. Just gotta watch any of these things that pat down around here. Don't really want 2 of these at the same time. These guys are level 25. Should be getting ready to go to run. He was. Ah, so there's a giant croc. It's up. That was going to be like my next thing was, the croc's up. Yeah, I kind of want to be at full mana for these. Even though I'm not quite at it yet, we're going to try this one. A lot of times these are not up. If anybody else is doing this quest, this can get really, really hard to do. Oh, it's just a reduction in movement speed. All right, we got him. Whoa. That's probably some kind of rare. Or elite, I don't know which, but I'm not messing with it. All right, let's go over here and get this croc. I've actually got a couple of them over here. Would like a little bit more mana, but I'm not going to really get much more. Oh, that one went down better than the other one. Nice. This, by the way, this is a 100% drop rate quest. When you kill these crocs, it is a 100%. You're gonna get the giant crocodile skin. I'm actually pretty impressed that we're able to kill these. Can't say I'm overly impressed. I mean, we are 26, they are 26. We should be able to at least kill up to our level. All right, there's 3 of those. We're gonna let our mana tick up. We're gonna go over there. There should be a couple more over here that we can get. And there are fen creepers in these waterways, so if you are over here and you start crossing around by these waterways, be aware that there are fen creepers in them. And you can pull a fen creeper. That's why I'm gonna pull this one back just a hair. I don't think any fen creeper comes to the very end, but no sense taking a chance. Always nice when you do this quest and nobody else is doing it. Very nice. We only need 2 more. I think sometimes there's one down there, but if you go along the shore here, there's more. There's one there. We definitely need more mana to take that bad boy on, but it'll tick up pretty quick. Tad bit more. Good news is we don't have to fight our way back to Menethil. We've got our hearse set there, so after we kill this one and the next one, we can just hearse back. I think maybe we'll be able to make 27 with these 2 quests. If not, we'll just be very close. All right, we need 1 more. There's one right over there, right down here at the water shore. Just gonna let our mana get up a little bit. We'll take it out, we'll hurt back, we'll turn these in, see how close we are. I think we'll have enough to hit 27. We'll be establishing our new personal best at level 27 instead of level 26. Hoorah! Come on up here. There it is. All right, let us hearse back. We'll turn these in. We'll empty out our bags, and we'll pray we hit level 27. I think after this, we are going to go back up to Duskwood. Yeah, I think that's where we'll end up going, is up to Duskwood. All right, here we go. Let's sell our stuff. Okay, we're saving that. Definitely want to save those shoulders. Definitely want to save those boots. Definitely want to save these shoulders. We want to save those boots. Okay, we have to get rid of those 5. If you remember, we got 5 of them. Can't use the cheese because they were a quest reward. And we have to get rid of 10 of these. They were also a quest reward. We had 8, but 10 of them were our request rewards, so I don't know what the hell's in that. Oh, we can't repair.
Safe travels.
I don't know what's in that sealed envelope. I don't remember. All right, this is the giant crocodile skin turn-in. This is the end of this quest line also, by the way.
What can I do for you?
Oh no, this is the Murloc quest line. I guess that probably sells for most.
Has been recovered. You have
Oh baby, we are so close.
good to see dependable folk like you.
It's all going to depend on how much XP we get from this.
Greetings.
Look at how nice those would be to have, huh? There it is. We just probably did it. We hit 27.
Looks of you, it would seem that you have other
Absolutely wonderful.
Nonetheless, these are some fine skins you've procured, and I'll be able to put them to good use.
A new personal best has been extended. A new benchmark has been set, level 27.
I supply only the finest goods.
Okay. I don't know what that sealed envelope is, but we're going to put our food there. We're going to put our water there. Like this and this here. Put that there. What is that sealed envelope?
Farewell.
I'm sure it's a quest somewhere. Oh, further instructions. Right. Right. So we can, we deliver this to, oh, right, in the Barrens. We haven't been there yet. I know exactly what that is. Okay. We have a stop we can make in Iron Forge, a stop we can make in Stormwind. Oh, thank you for the priest buff. And things of that nature. But that will be our next adventure, will be a return to Duskwood. All right, that's going to do it for us on this adventure. Look forward to seeing you all on the next adventure. And yes, we made 27. Absolutely wonderful. Everybody have an awesome day. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you enjoy the video.